But then it turned out that that partner that I had, he turned out to be a monstrous crook.
Ah, very good. I was,
Well,
yeah.
we were a public company. He was selling stock on the side through these guys in Canada and other places, and the money was coming to him. It took me quite a while to figure it out. But once I figured it out, I grabbed all this stuff, and then he turned out that he was kind of a mobster, and he actually put a contract on me to kill me. And so that was a big scary time. I had some, God bless some people that were working with me, wonderful folks that were lawyers. And we took and one was a great investigative guy. We took all this information to the FBI right away and got the FBI involved, but they really weren't that interested in all. And then he came after me in lawsuits and came after the company and all this stuff. So it was really just a terrible time. And so vet the people you do business with better than I did.
Yeah. Well, time. And, I obviously anybody hearing this is sorry to hear that this happened, but I'm glad to hear that this happened because I cannot tell you how many times I've heard this same story. I mean, way more than I can even count from people that, oh yeah, I went in business with this person or that person. And then the next thing you know, it's a complete foobar basically. Right.
Yeah, only foobar's
yeah.
everywhere.
And people lose a lot of money when that happens. And let me just take that one step back. That may be really important for your partner, but it's equally as important to the people that you hire in your organizations. And I the whole way companies are hiring these days, and I don't want to get off on a tangent on that, but it's so ineffective that, no wonder people are taking two jobs or doing all sorts of under the table things because their companies haven't properly vetted them. I mean, there's all sorts of things that are going wrong. So
having good controls and procedures in place on the accounting side so that separation of duties, so somebody can't, cut themselves checks and do some finagling and, skim off a bunch of money.
No question. Somebody was just telling me, this week. Yeah, it was over the weekend, actually. Somebody was telling me that they were starting to build their business up, what they do. And they brought somebody in who knew like the finances side of the business she is not good at. And she gave her full control of the checking account. And I said, what were you thinking?
No, yeah.
I mean, you don't do that ever. You have to have two signatures for everything. It's shocking. And she was, I knew her. I didn't realize that, that she was going to be so cancerous to the company and so on and so forth. And I thought, wow, somebody, me, who is the expert on this, what would have not possessed you to call me? It could have saved you a lot of time and energy.
It's amazing. Yeah. And people are very good, if they are good at this, at masking that and developing trust. It's like a con. They're con people. Yeah. They know how to make you think, oh, they're a good, trustworthy person. I can give them this type of responsibility and they won't abuse it. Right.
No. Yeah. Carol Schultz here. Thanks for watching this excerpt from Authentically Successful. The conversation doesn't end there. So if you want to hear this episode in full and all my conversations with many other successful founders and CEOs, please visit verticalelevation.com/podcast.